All right, welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream in Game 2 of an NHL hockey doubleheader. The game tonight, Edmonton Oilers in Las Vegas to take on the Vegas Golden Knights. Excuse me. Check the audio in a minute. Give you the finals in a minute. Two Blues, Ducks, no score. 4:30 to go in the first. All right, audio's working. Gotta get my chat working though. There's the chat. All right, so puck dropping in less than 4 minutes now. Let's get you the goaltenders. And hello, Derek. He was in the chat early. Thank you. Appreciate it. Again, Edmonton won 4-3 December 21st in Edmonton. This is game 2 of a 4-game series. Game 3 in Vegas, March 26th. Game 4 in back in Edmonton, April 4th. All right, we have Ingram so not Jari. Ingram versus Hill, not Schmid. Ingram versus Hill in net. Ingram in net for Edmonton. Hill in net for Vegas. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate it. Edmonton, Vancouver have to live it up to after Tampa. Got to be a 9-8 game. Yeah. That's probably maybe once a season game. I know we had some early games that were kind of out of control, but both teams getting that many goals, that's pretty rare. I know the Ducks had like 3 7-goal games pretty early in the season, and I'm trying to think who else. I feel like Buffalo kind of got on track early in their season with the surprise offensive burst in the early. Pitt Boston was a great game. Yeah, let's run through the scores. Wings just beat the Devils 3-0. That game was also on ESPN, as is the game coming up. Hawks lost in overtime to the Stars in Dallas 4-3. As heard on Sinbin Stream in Buffalo, a wild one. Not just because of the 15 goals, but the 100 penalty minutes, 55-45 Tampa. Sabres rally from down 7-5 to beat the Lightning 8-7. They also they were down 6-4 and 7-5 after they had a 4-1 lead. And as Derek mentioned, Penguins 5, Bruins 4, overtime. Novak 17 seconds into the overtime, unassisted. Abs 3, Wild 2 in a shootout. McKinnon with the shootout, credited with the shootout winner. Again, Blues, Ducks. All right, that's it. These are the last 2 games of the night. Blues, Ducks, 2:44 to go in the first. Ducks wrapping up a power play. Puck drop in like 30 seconds on this one. So we should be set momentarily. I need to mute that and unmute that so we have the goal horn and end of period. All right, yeah, that was a huge game for the channel. There was like, oh wait, I gotta say hello in Twitch. I forgot to bring that up. That was a huge game for the channel as we picked up like 18 subs. I think we went from like 1361 in subs to 1379. So that is astronomical. That doesn't normally happen. All right, one last check of the audio for Twitch. Just want to make sure. All right, Twitch audio is good. I'll try to get to that chat. We are underway. Sorry for the delay on the time. 19:45 to go. And sent in. Oilers going left to right in white. Vegas in gold, right to left. Centering pass through the slot. Diving attempt at the blue line, not kept in. Oilers regroup in their own end. No shots on goal yet early on. Deflected and tried to center it was Sissons. And he has it in the behind the net. Oilers finally dig it out. Pass up ahead and taken and dumped in by Podkolzin. Off the near boards, maybe into the crowd or the penalty box at 19 minutes to go. Starting goalies, Connor Ingram, 8-6-1, 2.83 goals against, 8.90 save percentage, and 1 shutout. 9 goals against over his last 2 starts, 12 goals against over the last 3 starts for Aiden Hill, who's 6-4-3, 3.42 goals against, 8.60 save percentage. I don't know. We may have with these goalies, we may have another high-scoring game in store for us, so we will see. Sent over under, according to DraftKings, is 6.5, which is what it was for Tampa and Buffalo. All right, into the near corner, and Edmonton keeps it in the far boards. Shot or pass to the slot into the near boards. Near corner to the near circle, and now finally Vegas gets it out down the length of the ice, and that is icing on the Knights at 18:22. All right, let's check. All right, Edmonton did get a shot on goal. Okay. Had a couple games go like many minutes into a game without a shot on goal lately. All right, McDavid on the ice. He's not taking the face off. It looks like it's Nugent Hopkins. Back to the blue line. Edmonton won the face off. Shot by McDavid, blocked. We got a whistle at 18:17. Oh, we got a penalty. Ekholm for interference, and Vegas gets a power play. Yeah, just kind of interference or trip. Kind of just ran over. Man, who is that? Who did he get? Ekholm didn't like the call. It must have been Kolsar. Yeah, it was Kolsar. I couldn't find the number. It was 55. All right, Vegas power play. PK for Edmonton. Into the near boards. Oh, my gosh. ESPN, we need to zoom in a little. We don't need that many rows of the stands in the shot. Puck is deflected into the crowd on the far boards. 18:04 to go. All right. I guess I need to... Should I tilt up? I'm going to have to mess with the camera location and stuff. All right. Far circle. Face off. Marner keeps it in. Dorofeev. Far circle. Dorofeev behind the net to Bowman. Dorofeev to the blue line. Oh, taken away by the Oilers. Over the blue line. Over the red. 2-on-1. Pass to the far circle. Shot. Nice save by Hill. And I believe it was tipped into the netting above the glass. Nice breakaway. 2-on-1 for the Oilers. And Vegas nearly gave up a shorty. That was a heads-up play. That was Kapanen. Kapanen with the great play to set up the scoring opportunity. And the shot from the far circle was saved off the stick of Dickinson. And it looks like Hill had a laces issue or some skate issue. He had to get equipment manager to address. Yeah, I'd rather the Oilers win. I don't really like the Knights. Hey, what's up, Star Strider? Yeah. Oilers are the only team I've got 2 hats for, too, actually, because I like the orange. I got the orange, and I'm like, I got to have the blue. So I had trouble finding the blue cheap. All right. Power play continues after the Oiler clear. Theodore sends it up ahead, chased behind the Oiler net. Anderson there. It's into the near boards. Oilers make a pass, and a saucer pass dump in on net. Oilers penalty PK, 13 power play goals allowed in the last 11 games. Woof. Eichel carries the red. Far circle, Bowman. Bowman to the blue line for Marner. Dorofeyev, far circle. Hurdles there as well. Marner at the point. Dorofeyev, far circle. Marner shot blocked into the far corner. I believe Nurse cleared it for the Oilers. Behind the net, picked up by Marner. 20 seconds to go on the Vegas power play. And whistle at 16:32. 15 seconds on the power play. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Kings first, the Sabres second, kind of the Canadians, and then the Canada teams. Edmonton's kind of a thorn in the side of Los Angeles, though. But I don't know. I don't know what faith I would put in the Oilers with their goaltending situation. It did not improve with sending Skinner out of town. Dump in behind the net. No shots on the power play for the Knights as we're back to 5-on-5. Pass taken away by Nugent Hopkins. Pass ahead and into the near boards. Bouchard sends it around. Kept in. Oilers center it. Gets away. Vegas with a 2-on-2. Near circle. And puts the brakes on. Pass gets away. Oilers get it out. Draisaitl, a cross-ice pass. Drop pass, far circle shot, and into the near corner. And blue line keeper, Ekholm, to the far circle, deflected and high and into the glass, or into the netting above the glass, I'm trying to say. And the time is 15:28. Shots are now 4-0. Oh, that was a nice blocker or shoulder save by Hill. Oh, Hyman had the shot. Okay, he's 18. I couldn't remember. Far circle face-off. And Vegas wins it. They send it to the neutralized saucer pass. And off the far board, so a chip. And they chip it in, Edmonton. But the Vegas turns around and, they send it behind the net. That was Anderson. They can't get it out of the near boards, though. Now, neutralized takeaway. Edmonton has it in their own zone. They send it up. It's tipped into the behind the net, sent up the far boards, and right in front of the Vegas bench, now in front of the Oiler bench. Picked up in the far corner. There's a hit delivered by Murphy. Oh, Connor Murphy, former Blackhawk. And frozen puck at the side of the net by, I almost said Jari, but it's Ingram tonight at 14:35. No score 4-0 the Shots, Edmonton. Oilers are third in goals per game and 27th in goals against per game. Oof. They struggle on defense. It's not just their goaltending situation. Their defense is brutal. Bouchard is just a glorified forward listed as a defenseman. Oilers are 2-6-0 in their last 2-6-0 in their last 8. Takeaway by Saad, another former Blackhawk, over to the far circle and sent ahead by the Kings. And who is that? That would be Roslovich. I keep forgetting his name. All right, far boards. Near circle, Oilers. Draisaitl has 11 points in the last 4 games. Draisaitl pass. Return pass off. Missed Draisaitl into the near boards. Roslovich is there battling. And it's sent behind the net by McNabb for Vegas. Theodore skates it up the middle. Pass into the near boards. Pass to Marner behind the net. Into the near corner. Sent to the neutral zone. McDavid in the near circle tried to leave it for Nugent Hopkins. Back to the blue line and out. They did not keep it in. I believe Ekholm misplayed it. He's out there with Bouchard right now. Pardon the whistle. 106 points this season to lead the NHL. 9th season with 100-plus points for McDavid, which is incredible. Can't believe he's been around that long already. 13:09 to play in the first. This should be the under 14 media timeout. No score. Let's see. 12 votes, so 75%. That would be 8 votes for the Oilers. No. 9 votes for the Oilers and 3 for the Knights. All right, Blues, Ducks, no score, first intermission in Anaheim. Whoops, am I not live? Oh, no, there we go. My Android tablet not liking YouTube ads for some reason. I don't know why it has such a problem. All right, no score, Blues, Ducks, no score in this one. Again, the one game we probably didn't look at too much, Wings 3, Devils 0. That was, let's see, we had goals by Seider, his 8th. Van Riemsdyk is 15th. Let's see. Even strength, power play. Then Dominic Shine with his first of the year. Van Riemsdyk, Seider on the assist. So Van Riemsdyk and Seider had a 3-point night then. And Van Riemsdyk a 2-point night. 2025 Stanley Cup playoff second round. Oilers won 4-1 last year then. Yeah. Oilers, of course, have gone to the Stanley Cup finals 2 straight years, but 2 straight years they've fallen to the Panthers. We don't want any more Panthers in the playoffs, and preferably no Caps because of Wilson. 6-12-10 for the Knights against current playoff teams as their record. Far circle, sent behind the net for the Oilers. It's behind the Vegas net. Trying to dig it out was Anderson and Lausen. And the puck goes into the crowd at 12:41. And apparently ESPN cut away, and was there pushing and shoving, and what, if anything, happened, though? Oh, brother. Bruce Cassidy, fourth season as the Golden Knights coach. He was the 2023 Stanley Cup champion. All right, come on. We're going to get to this face-off in the near circle, or what are we doing here? Yeah, this Pacific Division still up for grabs. Both these teams could be there, and the Ducks. All right, shot wide by the Oilers off the stick of Murphy. Draisaitl couldn't dig it out. Oilers can't keep it in. Now, whoop, actually they sent it in behind the net. Excuse me. Pass to the near boards. Dorofeev just gets it out. But the Oilers, Murph passes it to the far boards, and they send it up Bouchard. All right, pass to the near side. Tipped. Draisaitl had dumped it in. He chases behind the net. Far boards. And let's see. Taken at the red line. Pass. And a dump in off the stick of Howden. All right, I keep blanking. Roslovich, blue line, taken away. He dumped it in, then he headed for a line change. Vegas in the far circle, long pass in front of the Edmonton bench, and they dump it in. Out of the net, Ingram played it out to the far boards. It's sent. Now a shot by McNabb. That was a nice save by Ingram. And Murph sends it to Nugent Hopkins, who gets a long pass ahead, but this is going to be whistled for icing at 11:15 on the Oilers. Oh, pardon me. I had to clear the throat there. Isidore, what's up? Oilers were the team of my youth. Heartbreaking the past 20 years. 06, oh brother. And the Cats, oh man, Hyman Short. All right. Face off in the far circle. Looks like Vegas won it. Somebody is down. A player for each team. Now they get up. Behind the net. Oilers finally skated out. Pass to the red line. McDavid carries it in to the near corner. Bouchard back to the blue line. McDavid back to Bouchard at the point. Far circle. Shot. Rebound. McDavid. Shot blocked. And Nugent Hopkins with the puck. Sends it into the far corner. And sent to the blue line. But now Vegas has it. And they send it to neutralize. Sent out by Anderson. 10.5 to go in the first period. No score. Eichel has 70 points this year, 94 last season. Shot from the near circle by Eichel. Good save. Ingram, big rebound. McNabb with the pass back to Kolesar. McNabb had it at the point. Kolesar couldn't handle it, and it's sent out by Savoy. And Vegas picks it up. This was icing at 10:03. Vegas finally registers their first 2 shots on goal. Robertson's the kid to watch. On are you talking on Dallas? Or are you talking, is there a Robertson? Oh, shoot. I didn't do this. We didn't have the scratches. I should go through those too. 10 minutes to go. Opening period. Gracie, hello. Congrats to the Sabres on their 8-7 win. That was insane. Thanks for being here. All right. Hurdle has it after a failed Oilers possession. Behind the net. Man, ESPN doesn't keep the shots up. I don't know what their problem is. They have so many ads on the score bug. Sent around the boards and sent up by the Oilers. Let's see. I think, Vegas getting a line change, so they'll wait in the defensive zone. Shots are now they put it up 4-3, but keep it up all game. It never should be off. All right, Vegas waiting behind their net, up the far boards. Pass to the red line, taken away. Oilers. No, that gets taken away again at the blue line. And a pass ahead. 2-on-2, far circle. Everybody's now back for the Oilers. In the far corner. Dorofeyev. No. Who's got it right now? I can't. The Vegas numbers are hard to read. The black with white on the gold. Sent behind the net for the Knights. That's I forgot they got Dowd from the Capitals. Good Lord. Dowd trying to dig it out. Who's on that line with him, though? 10 is out there now. That's Sissons. All right, sent ahead, tipped to the neutral ice, picked up by, I think, Lausen, and sent to the near boards. Towards the net, puck got nice poke check by the Oilers. They dump it in. Draisaitl giving chase. And Hill tried to play it to the far boards, and finally a pass to Dorofeyev. Dorofeyev in the near circle on his knees, shoots it, and it's deflected into the netting above the glass. 7:52. Did we not get the under 10? I keep forgetting. What is it, a dragon in Vegas? I always say it looks like a dinosaur, but I think it's supposed to be a dragon. All right, that is the under 10 media timeout. No score, 4-3 on the shots. Just the one penalty to Ekholm. All right, Cecil in what you call it? Twitch. You watch a lot of teams. Your commentary is available. What's your biggest underdog team to win the cup and your biggest overrated team? Ooh, that's an excellent question. I'd like to say the Avalanche are overrated, but I mean, do they? Are they able to break the President's Cup curse? We'll see. I mean, maybe they won't win the President's Cup. Maybe Dallas would catch them, but I mean, I'm pulling for Buffalo and Montreal as my sleepers. That's who I'm rooting for. Both though, defense and hopefully, hopefully Avs are overrated. Hopefully Avs are overrated. It's hard to say that they would be. Maybe Dallas, actually. I'd rather the Wild would win over those two. Let's put it that way. Sorry, let me quick catch up here. I thought the sandwich was going to lose because you mean Buffalo? Yeah. Edmonton traded for Dickinson. Yeah, Dickinson, not Robertson. Gotcha. No problem, Isidore. Please, Montreal, please lose a game. Wait, for whose benefit if Montreal loses? I think we've had a couple false starts here in the near circle. We're still waiting. It's Marner versus Roslovich. Vegas won the draw. It was at the blue line. The shot was wide behind the boards, and Edmonton sends it ahead. And behind the net, icing called on Edmonton. Yeah, I guess I haven't seen enough Avs and Stars, but I don't know. The Stars, I don't know. Ottinger could be the real deal. I don't know. Avs, I don't know. The Avs are stacked. I'm just hoping they're overrated against anything. Marner's pass into the near boards. Oh, nice hit by Edmonton. They sandwiched Howden and into the boards. Up the near boards, not out. Kept in by Lausen. Towards the net. How did that not go in? Deflected wide by Vegas. Far circle. Slot. Save. Frozen puck by Ingram at 7:10. It was just wide. They deflected one just wide. They had a great... Oh, that nearly hit Ingram in the face. Marner was there for the rebound. Oh, that was a... I'm wondering if they would have called that a kick on Marner. I don't think that hit his stick, and it went wide. Maybe I didn't see something correctly, but... All right, at any rate, face-off far circle behind the net for the Oilers. Up the near boards by Emberson. Sent in again by Vegas. Now at the red line. Oh, it's sent in again. Barbashev tried to center it. I think he was trying to hit Bowman. Pass up the near boards. Emberson sends it in. Not icing. Picked up by Hannafin. He sends it around to the far boards. Skated to the red line. And a backhanded dump in for the Knights. Ingram plays it up the far boards and went into the stands. Hopefully it was tipped if you're an Oilers fan. 5-4 the shots, no score, 6:35 to go. Apparently it was tipped. Yeah, I should recheck that Sabres box. I'm wondering if anybody got a penalty after the whistle. That looked like a cheap shot by the Lightning after the final whistle. Somebody went headhunting along the boards. I got to check that out. All right, face off, and Vegas with a shot. Did not get through. Blocked into the near boards. McNabb passes. Taken towards the net. Behind, well, in the near corner. Why do I keep forgetting Sissons is 10? Off the near boards. Pass to the blue line. Shot was way wide. Nurse getting his stick held, or maybe his arm held. McNabb at the blue line. Sent in by, I guess he's out there with Theodore right now. Sent to the slot. At the point, near circle. Sissons to the point again. Long shot. Scramble in front of the crease. Behind the net now. Pass to Sissons. He sends it through to the far corner, though. Nobody got a stick on it. I think that's Hurdle. It's either Hurdle or Barbashev. I can't see if it's 48 or 49 behind the net. Long shot into the near corner. 1:03 on the possession time in the O-zone, and finally the Oilers dump it in from the red line. Under 5.5 remaining opening period. They got one shot on goal on that possession. Red line sent back into the neutral zone. No shots since 15:31 for Edmonton. So it's been some time. That pass goes through everybody to the far boards. Ekholm passes to Bouchard, who dumps it into the far corner. And they missed McDavid, and it's sent out ahead. Saad into the far circle against Ekholm. Tried to center it. It's tipped into the slot. Taken out by Bouchard to the red line. Backhander ahead. Far circle towards the net. And McDavid sends a backhander high and wide. A nice scoring opportunity, but Connor did not cash in there. Into the far corner. It's pinned along the boards. Under 4.5 to play in the opening period. Into the near boards, a hit on Bouchard. McDavid towards the net, centered it for Nugent Hopkins off his stick into the far boards. And a dump in ahead. Race is on. No icing. Ooh, Bouchard kind of boarded. And no call. The Knight there. Marner falls down in the corner. Pass to the near circle. Hannafin shot wide into the far corner, looking for a tip, probably. And tip to the Marner. He centers it, goes through everybody to the far boards. Blue line keeper, Hannafin. Hannafin gets it back, down low now. Blast from Dorofeev, and it comes off the boards. Somebody fell down in the slot for Vegas. Long dump in on net, so no icing. And sent around by Kapanen. Why do I keep forgetting Kapanen's 42? All right, sent ahead. Knights have it. Eichel centers it. It gets away. Oilers have it. Pass that. So the Oilers did finally. That dump in was a shot, and they must have had another one. 6-6 are the shots. All right, Vegas, long pass ahead. Far circle now. Centering pass to Bowman. It's into the near circle. Yeah, I don't know what. It must have got deflected. Or near corner. All right, blue line keeper. Blast from the far circle. Saved into the far corner. Nurse sends it up and out. This might go far enough for icing. It does. At 2:44. Icing on the Oilers. The fight was crazy. Which one? They all were. But there was one at the end of the game. I'm wondering if there were more penalties. But, yeah, that was a nuts game. Yeah, McDavid was way wide and high on that backhander. Just couldn't get the puck to settle, I think, was the problem. All right, after the draw, Vegas keeps it into the far circle. Blue line at the point. That blast is blocked into the near corner. Oilers send it to the red line. Tipped ahead. Ooh, knockdown of Dorofeev, but he still has the puck. Somebody broke a stick. Wow, I've never seen one with that quite of an angle on it. Looks like a offset putter or something. A shot and a save from the slot. Nice save by Hill. Kept in by Bouchard at the blue line. Another one. Oh, slot rebound attempt. Almost stuffed 5-hole. And it's frozen for a whistle there. And they just took a Edmonton shot away. All right, they were at 8-8, but now it's 8-7. Or maybe they went from 6-7. I don't know. Yep. All right. This might be the under 6 timeout. I think we were late getting to it. Power play helped the Buffalo save. Oh, heck yeah. And as bad as it was, the PK. So the Oilers, the Sabres special teams were good because they got power. They had like 3 power play goals at least. And they had a shorty. I think Tampa had maybe 1 power play goal, if just going off the top of my head. NHL, yeah, not. There were some, not many. I think there was at least 1 Olympic game that was higher, but yeah, that was no question the most viewed NHL game. Yes, it was nearly 4,000. We had huge numbers peak. Like, I don't know if we were like 200 or 300 on the peak. I'll have to check later. But we picked up 18 subs too. Like number 9 from Uncommon. I know Drew Brees. You could have said Christian Watson. Oh, yeah, that would stink if they meet up, if Buffalo Montreal is in the first round. Yeah. I didn't think about it with the standings. I don't know what they do for these playoff matchups. This, top 3 and then top 3. It's very weird. So what, the division winners get to play the wild cards? Is that how the playoffs go? Deadline, the Prairies of Browning will be a big help. Yeah, they need consistent goaltending. I think Connor Murphy helps you shore up the blue line, but is that going to be enough in front of those goaltenders? Are they going to favor Ingram over Jari. I don't know. Maybe they might have to. Jari gives up a lot of goals. All right, in the near boards, Vegas sends it out. They missed the pass at the red line, however. We got 1:45 to go. 8-7 the shots. Vegas, no score in the game. I don't think anybody's even hit the post yet. Not from the front, at least. Maybe the side. All right, at the neutral ice, taken away. Draisaitl. Draisaitl in his own zone, right in front of the net. Near circle. Pass tipped away off the stick of Murph. And into the Bowman trying to dig it out for Vegas. And they send it out. Draisaitl will pick it up. Draisaitl back to the defense, and he heads for a line change. I think, yeah, Bouchard's out there now. Murph went for a line change. McDavid out there, near boards. Pass to the blue line, but not kept in by Bouchard. 45 seconds to go, first period. Excuse me. Ekholm. Pass to the near side. Taken at the red line. Into the O-zone. Brought up by Hyman. He sends it behind the net. Into the far corner. Vegas puck. Long pass. Out of the reach of Barbashev. No icing. Barbashev's shot. That looked like a blocker save for Ingram. 15 seconds to go. McDavid with Hyman. Towards the near corner. Trying to dig it out was Anderson. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. End of the first period. No score. Let me get the clock up there real quick. I think I fixed my schedule too. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Yeah, why aren't they doing 1-8? How the heck do they do these stupid matchups? I don't even know. 1 plays 8 makes more sense. Yeah, I don't get it. I guess I should look into that. Yeah, that was my point. I agree. They needed the goalie because Bouchard is a glorified forward, but I think if you pair him with Murph, you might be okay. Looks like he played a little bit with Nurse too. 2010 was the last time the Sabres were first in the division. Dang. Well, congrats, Buffalo, on having a 2-point lead. Unfortunately, the Lightning have 2 games in hand, so that's not good. All right, I will sync my clock to ESPN, even though they'll come back and chat a little bit. 16 and a half. There we go. 7, 6, 4, 3. Okay, I'm in sync with ESPN now. Whoops. Oh, Blues got a goal over the Ducks. Kairu's 15th. Well, that's good news. Rare time I want the Blues to win. An update on my hat collection. I did just recently get my Blues hat. It's very comfortable. It's hard for me to wear a Blues hat. 2 points behind the Canes. 2 points behind the Canes. Yep, and the Canes have 1 game in hand on Buffalo as well. Yeah, I hear you. Gotcha. Yeah, I know. They gotta get something done. Man, it's going to be a real bummer for the channel, to be honest. As I don't have... I really don't want to pay for the MLB package to do baseball. No, I don't want to lock out. Kyrou and Thomas will tear it up just to make the league look bad for passing on them. Yeah, could be. Well, I might be thinking of somebody else. I thought Thomas, yeah, no, I don't think it was. I thought one of them didn't waive their no trade clause, but that was somebody else. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, it was Parayko, right? I think Parayko didn't. They were gonna deal him to Buffalo or something, and he didn't want to go to Buffalo, which I'd rather get the hell out of St. Louis if I'm honest. Okay, hold on, let me catch up. 2006, the Leafs led by Olympic gold medal captain Matt Sundin. Domi gets too many minutes. Too many. And McCabe's on the blue line. Brian McCabe. 2026 Olympic gold captain Matthews. Domi gets to many minutes. Yeah, Max Domi. And McCabe's on the blue line. Oh, Jake McCabe. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's nice. Well, a lot to unpack there. Yeah, well, the Leafs got to make it first. They're going to need a lot of help. Yeah, Parayko didn't. Yeah. As soon as I said it, I knew I was wrong. Okay, we got Sabres 84, Lightning 82, Wings 79. Wings won today. I think that is updated here. Canes 86, Penguins 78, Islanders 77, Montreal 78, Bruins 76. I wouldn't mind the Jackets or Senators ahead of the Bruins, but please no. Well, Flyers fine. No Capitals though. No Capitals, no Panthers. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it. Toronto is all but out too. I mean, who realistically has a chance here? It's really the Jackets or Senators. I don't see how. I mean, I guess if the Flyers or Caps caught fire, they're still in it. But I think the Devils, Panthers, Leafs, Rangers are out. But that's just my opinion. Pittsburgh seems to be doing all right, especially with Crosby out. But of course, they're gonna be missing Malkin for 5 games for that suspension. Colorado 95, Stars 88, Wild 85. So the Wild are starting to get caught by the East. Yeah. For just 3rd overall, but Avs and Stars. Yeah, Avs kind of pulling away. I mean, they got the extra point in that shootout win. You know, they got 2 to Dallas's 1. That was that Friday night game. Yeah, I was on. I think I was on. No, I think my internet was back by then, thankfully. And this Pacific, look at 73 points, and that wouldn't even get you in the playoffs in the East. It's crazy. 72 for the wild card wouldn't get you in either. Yeah. Wow, the Kraken are in the 8th spot right now. Ducks 73, Knights 72, currently playing. And the Oilers 68. This would be a big win for the Oilers. Knights, it would put them in first place. But Ducks have 2 games in hand. You got to remember that. Mammoth at 72. They won the other day. Kraken 67. Sharks 66. And then you got the Kings and have a game in hand on the Preds at 64. Man, the Kings, if they could just win at home. Yeah, 3-6-1 in their last 10. It's been brutal. Got their 10th win at home recently. Only 4 teams have less than 14 home wins. Blackhawks 12, Kings 10, Rangers 8, Vancouver 6 wins at home. I cannot imagine being a Canucks fan. Ugh. Yep, everybody below the Preds, I would say, is out. I guess the Jets are technically alive, but Realistically, probably not. We'll see. Thomas and Kyrou were too expensive for teams, but they would make everyone better. Yeah, right. Gotcha. Did St. Louis necessarily want to give up on Thomas, though? I'm kind of surprised that if they would have moved him, but maybe I don't know. It may be mean on my part, but I want all of those old heads gone. Oh, you're talking about WNBA. Yeah. I don't know. I think their leadership is also causing the distance. Like, I don't know if it's Ogumake's fault. Wait, I forgot who the president is. Is it Ogum? I'm mixing up. I got to relearn the names. The one on Seattle and then the one on Dallas. I think. Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe it is Ogumake. Didn't she just have she just punched somebody after a fight in a bar when they were celebrating the Unrivaled championship. I got to get more water. And stat. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. They got to get on the same page. It sounds like there's breaking in the ranks of the union, so I don't know. Leafs fans are mad they didn't trade more players out after Waugh. They were thinking they would get a ton of first-round picks, but McMahon didn't even get a first. Gotcha. He's going to own it. Lawton going to own it in L.A. I don't know. I thought some people were saying that was too steep, too, but I thought a third was all right. I mean, for the Kings. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, Lawton gave up a goal, and then he got it right back in that game against Montreal. Wrong chat real quick. All right, let's check Twitch. Isn't that weird, though? Yes. I think I missed him. He's probably out now. All right, 0-0. I got to take a quick break. 0-0 and first. Yes, please hit the like button if you're enjoying the live stream. Consider hitting subscribe to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. If you do already have a Twitch account, please give me a follow there. We did make it to 25 followers. Need a little bit of a cushion, though, in case anybody unfollows. I thank you all. And they're interviewing Megan Keller, who scored the gold medal winner at 4:07 into overtime on ESPN. No, wait, it's a good deal for that. 100% I'd take. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Danault, I don't know. Danault was awful in L.A. He's come alive a little bit in Montreal again. Yeah, oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh, okay. Yeah, awesome. All right, let me take a break, and here's the schedule coming up. I'm going to close the standings. We can always reopen them. Oh, my gosh. The Blues are up 3-0. Kyrou, 4:22 of the second. Druin, 10:07 of the second. That's a power play is fourth. Snuggerud's 12th. And it's 3-0 in Anaheim. Wow. Would not have guessed that, but the Ducks can score in bunches, so it's not over. was to do nothing and watch the Leafs implode. Sens did good getting Fogle. Oh yeah, they got him from the Kings, right? I kind of liked Fogle, especially with oh my gosh, Iafala out. I was a little surprised by that, but I'm glad they traded Perry though and got a second from Tampa, because then they can let some kids play like Ward, Wright. I don't know what happened to Lee, but they have others. Can we expect a goal in period 2? I would hope so. I hope we're not 0-0. But with these goalies and the over-under being 6.5, I would say it's pretty good. We've had some wild second periods lately, so I would look for it. Yeah. Druin, wow. Yeah. No, I liked Fogel's hustle too. I just liked Fiala's more. Two-way, gotcha. Yeah. What? I didn't know that. And isn't she I think she's the Ogunbowale. I had the wrong one. I think I was saying Ogumake. I think I was thinking of the Dallas player and not who I meant, and it was Ogunbowale. Thank you. And I think maybe she's not the. Yeah, Enrique Stars and Ogunbowale's from Seattle, I think. I don't know if she's the leader in the what do you, gosh darn it, the Union. All right, I gotta take a quick break. I'll be back. I'll skip the music. Thanks everybody. All right, we're back. Just about set. Let me unplug that phone. I don't need to plug that one in. All right. Let me take this down. Yeah, Kings on. Yeah, single games Wednesday, Friday. Those are both 2 games, 2-game evenings, and the games are at like the same time. So not much Wednesday, Friday hockey this week, or NHL this week. I could try to look into college. I think I get Rockford Ice Hog AHL games. I may have to look into that. They're the Blackhawks affiliate. I swear they had a road game on the other night. I was floored. I'm like, what? Because I'm used to the Wolves only doing Friday night, Saturday night, and Friday and Saturday night and Monday afternoon. Well, it looks like they adjusted the shots because each goalie has 7 saves. Ingram and Hill, as we're about set to start. And I'll try to get caught up on the chat. All right, face off, and we're back underway. Where is my page? There we go. Pardon me. All right, Knights at the red line. They're in their gold or whatever, going left to right, or gold and black. Oilers in mostly white with some blue, going right to left. It's at the neutral ice, knocked away again. And Sisson's in the far boards, drop pass. It's sent to the blue line, and it's sent out for the Oilers. Now they take it back into their own end. All right, at the neutral ice, tipped ahead, chased behind the net. McNabb sends it up the boards. Oilers keep it in. 79 goals in the second period for the Oilers, second most in the NHL, only to Colorado's 85. Taken away by, Marner. His shot was saved. Oilers going the other way. Ooh, a knockdown at the blue line. Nice hit by McNabb. He labeled Dickinson. Oh, yeah, that's Dickinson, I think, in a Hawks uniform in his picture. Maybe. All right, blue line blast and sent out by the Oilers. Pass from Lausen. It's sent up the boards, the far boards. I think he's out there with Hannafin. Towards the net, backhander was wide. Vegas with it in the near circle, now behind the Edmonton net. Still battling. The puck is pinned. Bowman's there. And who else is there? Korzak for the for the Knights. Towards the net in the crease and into the near boards. I don't know if they got the shot off or not. Still kept in, but now finally Edmonton gets the puck and sent it to neutral ice. Ooh, somebody fell down. I think that was Hannafin. Towards the net, they were trying to center it for Nugent Hopkins. It didn't go through. McDavid to the blue line for Bouchard. Ekholm to the far circle. A shot saved and held on. Apparently at 17-14. A lot of traffic in front of the net. Saved by Hill. Still says 9-7 shots Vegas. Yeah, Dickinson got dropped by McNabb. Kind of a hit in the back, but just with one arm, the elbow or something. All right, back underway. Vegas still has it. Or no, Edmonton still has it in the O-zone. Back to the blue line. Sent around again. Passed to the near boards. Ekholm shot. It got through some of the traffic. Rebound sent behind the net. Trying to dig it out would be... Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot they got Colton Dock from the Hawks, too. He's wearing 34. I hadn't seen him. Sent to the net. He falls down in the net. Where's the puck? A goal. Oh, Edmonton got it in. Holy cow, I don't know who got it. I was wondering what the whistle was for. I did not see the puck go in. As Hill was laying on his back in the crease, Edmonton gets the first tally. It's 1-0. The mad scramble in front of the crease. Yeah, tipped in by Frederick after a pass from behind the net. Hill made the initial shot, and then I think he was trying to cover the near side with the glove. He actually made the first save. He's completely laying across the goal line, and then the second one was too high for him to get with the glove. Frederick from Bouchard. Bouchard's 55th assist, by the way. Shots are 9-9. 1-0 Oilers. And a whistle, 16:29. I don't know what, they're still showing the goal. All right, center ice face-off, under 16.5 in the middle period. Oilers are 23-4-4 when scoring first this season. Pretty good. 37th game trailing first, tied for fourth most for the Knights. Blue line towards the net, big rebound into the far corner. It must have been wide though. Hannafin, nope, they counted that as a shot. Blue line and sent away. Sissons couldn't get it in. Nurse sends it ahead. Pass to the far boards. Far circle for Nurse. It's taken away by Vegas. They make a pass to the near side. Now they try to get a line change and dump it in. Edmonton sends a chip pass or chipped it to the near boards to the neutral ice, but taken by the Knights, and Theodore got it from Marner. Theodore keeps it in at the blue line, sends it behind the net. Centering pass off of Marner's stick, and then he gets knocked down. The Oilers to the red line and dump it in. Oilers behind the net, taken away by Vegas. Up the near boards. Dorofeev right up the middle. Got his stick lifted. Still has the puck. Sends it around. Picked up by Ekholm behind his own net for Edmonton. Up ahead, McDavid just flying into the left circle. That shot is blocked, though. And sent up to Bowman. Bowman takes it into the near corner. Behind the net, Bouchard gets it for the Oilers. Taken away and centered. But Nugent-Hopkins sends it ahead. McDavid in the middle. Cross-ice pass to the far circle. That shot was blocked by Hannafin. Hannafin up the boards. McDavid. Oh, they keep it in. Bouchard pinches it at the blue line and sends it around. Is Tomas Hertl scratched tonight? I feel like I have not seen him tonight. No, he's out there, or I'm just mistaking him for Barbashev, but I feel like I have not seen him all night. He might be out there right now. All right, sent around the boards, kept in, and tipped into the netting. 13:50, I believe that's the under 14 timeout. Who is this? Samansky? Samanski. All right, we have a goal. Just one. Still a good game. It's not 8-7, but we'll take it. Scott Lawton reminds me of Andrew Shaw. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Sounds like a former Blackhawk. We'll see in overtime if so. Who wins? It will be. I don't know. I hope not overtime. I don't know the overtime records yet. They usually don't show them till we head to overtime. So I'm not sure who would be the favorite. different from Fogle either. More offensive upside, but maybe a few pounds lighter. Gotcha. All right, come on. Live. There we go. Kings likely thinking they upgraded the top line with Panarin and the middle six a bit with Lawton. Yeah, I'm trying to think where was Lawton the second line or third line last night. I totally forgot. Get up, Jason. Ogumake is the WNBA president. Yeah, Players Association president. Yes, involved in the deadlock. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, Saudi B. Yeah, exactly. If they want to go play for the Saudis, good. Exactly. No, I'm not rooting for anybody who's committing to that country. Trying not to get political, but yeah. No, I agree with you, Alex. Deadline. Yeah. Doc's going to move up their lineup fast. Yeah, goal, won my bet. Yeah, congrats. Glad you won your bet. Spurs beat the Rockets 145-20. Wow. Talk about high scoring. That sounds like an 8-7 hockey game. But not as close. All right, into the far corner. Sent behind the Edmonton net. Kept in. That's a score. Kolsar sent one towards the slot. I think it was tipped in, and the Knights have tied it at home. Bit of a shocker there. It didn't kind of just, I don't know who tipped it in. I don't think Kolsar's shot went in. That was Hurdle behind the net. I know, I was just saying I hadn't seen him all night. Who did it get tipped in? No, they gave it to Kolsar. Oh my gosh, what? Ingram went to, right stick. He went to hit it with the stick, whiffed or tipped it off himself and in. That's why I was so shocked that one went in. It looks like an easy save. They're reviewing for something. Not sure what they're reviewing.
That's exactly what the Edmonton challenge.
Oh, Edmonton challenge.
A goal that Connor Ingram would obviously like back. And if it stands, we'll tie the game here in the second. Let's see, kick out.
Offsides.
That looks offside to me. It looks offside. Rasmus Anderson's asking me, is it off? It looks off. Kolasar stretches his leg back.
Oh, yeah. That's offsides. They're going to win this. I think that's offsides. Kolsar's off. He's the one that scored, too. I don't know why they're looking at this so long. It's clear as day. No goal. You can boo all you want, Knights fans. That definitely was offsides. We got to go back to 13:28 for that offsides. Yeah, Kolsar was way ahead, and he couldn't keep his left skate down. If he was striding onto his right skate and he didn't have his left skate down, if he had it, that may not have been offside. Good challenge by Edmonton. And there's the freight train's a little late tonight. Yeah, sometimes it's closer to 10. Usually it's 9:20 to 9:30, but tonight it's 9:54. 9:55 now. All right, in Central. Marner gets it back right up to the far circle. Drop past Dorofeev towards the net and sent into the near boards. Oilers get it. Red line, dump in off the stick of Roslovic. Played to the far corner, up the boards, and dumped in by Vegas. Connor Murphy behind the net, getting roughed up there. It's in the far corner still. Now it's behind the net for Murph again. Tries to get it to Roslovich. Murph still, well, it's in the far boards, far corner. Finally to the neutral ice, and this might be icing. It is on the Oilers. Wait a minute. Oh, Riley Smith is a scratch, but they have Cole Smith on the Knights too. Oh, great. Hutton the scratch. Henrique a scratch for the Oilers, and Stastny. All right. Oh, they got 2 Smiths. Oh, great. We get the vendor right in front of the camera. This near circle face-off. Knights keep it in. Towards the near circle. Blue line. Towards the net. High. Tipped into the glass. Ooh, knocked down in the slot by Roslovich. Hannafin kept it in at the blue line, but now the Oilers have it. The pass to the near circle. Return to the red line. Dump in off the stick of, might have been, it's either Dickinson or Hyman. I can't tell who's out there right now. Other way, Eichel dropped it, and the Oilers have it going the other way. 2-on-2 towards the net. Nice diving deflection by the Vegas player into the near corner. But the blue line keeper for Ekholm, centering pass, that goes wide into the near corner. Behind the net, McDavid got his pocket picked. Eichel couldn't handle it. It's sent out, though. Oilers couldn't keep it in. On his race is on. Finally, Ekholm passes, and a near boards pass on a chip. Sent around by Nugent Hopkins. Centering pass. Bouchard, it's tipped. Oh, no, it hit the post. I thought it was a goal. Must have hit the crossbar. Wow. Oh my gosh. I thought for sure that went in. McDavid in the near corner. Under 11 to go in the middle period. Behind the net. Near corner. Vegas still not out. And trying to get it out is Sissons. And finally, it's dumped in. I forgot who that is. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Nick Dowd. Oh, Nick Dowd is wearing 62 instead of 26. I think he wore 26 for the Caps. Far circle shot, rebound, and sent out, delayed offside. No, icing. Icing on the Oilers again at 10:04. Frederick, a goal for a winner. I hope it paid well. Oh, Trent Frederick. Yeah. Oh, Bouchard and Colton Dock picked up an assist on it too. I didn't see that. Yep. Thanks, Sizzletor. Yep. Hit the crossbar. That shot from Bouchard that I thought might have been tipped in actually hit the crossbar and caromed out. I thought maybe it hit that, the netting at the top and came out, but I was wrong. Kolsar in the near corner. Skates it. Well, passes now. It's in the far circle. Knocked away from Saad. Shot. Save. Ingram. Puck was loose. Still in the slot and out. Going the other way. I think it's Hyman. Towards the net, a backhander sent wide. He gets knocked down. Vegas the other way. Kolsar, near drop pass, taken behind the net. That would be McNabb to Kolsar. Blast from the blue line. Behind the net, shattered stick for Saad. And we're going to get a slash called on the Oilers at 9:15. And not happy about the call is Wallman, as he's like motioning like it was a stick lift. Like that. He didn't cause the broken stick. But to no avail, Wallman heads off. Vegas to the power play. No Yeah, I don't know. I I don't know if Wallman. I don't know why Sod's stick snapped. I don't know. Very interesting. That sound effect of a rattlesnake's tail would be a good one for when the post gets hit. Oh, snake bit. Yeah, I do kind of want to look into maybe sound effects or crowd noise, maybe with some organ music, but just hope it doesn't get copyright stricken by YouTube. That's my only fear. But that is a good idea. I think I would like the actual like, you know, pink off the post, instead. Frankensticks. Yeah, I mean, there's been some weird stick breaks tonight. I can't remember if it was this game or the other one, but I'd like to see a replay of that Wallman thing again, though, because I don't know why Sod's stick broke, but I didn't really think Wallman did anything egregious. It's like anytime somebody's stick snaps, it's like, oh, nope, we got to immediately complain that we got slashed. All right, well, at any rate, due to the Wallman penalty, Vegas heads to the power play. $9:15 to go, middle period. So we are halfway home. Halfway home of regulation, I should say, right? Far circle, face off. Controlled by Vegas. Marner to Eichel. Far circle. Towards the net. Bowman, but tipped away. Marner actually kept it in at the blue line. Hurdle has the puck, so there's a Hurdle sighting. Into the far boards. Now finally picked up by the Oilers. Taken into the O-zone. To the near circle. In the near corner. Under a minute and a half to go. Now Eichel has the puck. Looks like the Oilers trying to get at least one player changed. Marner up ahead. Bowman now tipped to Nurse. Nurse sends it out. Eichel at the red line. Under 8.5 to go. Under 8:20 to go. A minute 4 on the power play. Dorofeev pass to the far corner. Marner. Blue line keeper Eichel down low to Bowman. Far circle Eichel. Eichel looking, still looking. Bowman to Dorofeev. Shot. Nice save by Ingram. And taken out. Not. Bowman takes it away. Hurdle down low. Sends one wide into the far corner. Tomas Hurdle just missed the far post from just inside the near circle. 7:40 to go. Middle period. Theodore has it. I think power play unit 2 is out with 20 seconds left on the power play. Into the far corner. I need to slow this down a beat. Anderson. All right, now we got a whistle at 7:23. Let's see. What was the call here? Wow, what a poke check. That's what Bowman poke checked Nurse, I think, trying to carry it out of the zone. That's what set up Hurdle on the doorstep. Did we get another penalty? No. Looked like it could have been, though. All right, 8 seconds on the Vegas power play. Theodore dumps it in. Far corner. Back to 5-on-5. Out of the box, Wallman. He dumps it in, and he's going to head for a line change, I believe. 2 shots on the last power play for Las Vegas. In Las Vegas for Vegas. Marner back to the blue line. Hannafin at the point. A shot tipped in. This one should stand unless there's goaltender interference, but looks like the Knights have tied it with the Oilers at 1-1. Did I ring the horn? I think I did. I should let you guys hear the other two horns. They're shorter. This is the only one that's long on the, the extended horn. Who got it? Hannafin says unassisted, so I guess nobody tipped it unless it was an own goal. Nope, it was an own goal. It was off a Nurse and went blocker side high past Ingram. Nothing Ingram could do. Yeah, Nurse screened him on his own and tipped it in. That was almost like he was trying to score. I don't know what Nurse was doing there. All right, into the near. Yeah, he has a cousin that plays hockey for the Canadian team, Nurse. And his sister is Kia Nurse, who played for the Chicago Sky in the WNBA last year. Hannafin up the boards, immediately taken away by Edmonton. Far circle. Tipped into the near corner on a pass. Trying to dig it out of the near corner. Hannafin behind his own net. I keep forgetting who 6 is. 6 is Korzak. I don't know why I can't remember that. Kolsar at the red line. Dumps it in. Ingram couldn't get to it. Murph sends it around. But not out. Near boards. Kept in. Theodore. Far circle shot by McNabb was blocked. Hyman makes a pass. McDavid motors his way to the far circle. He gets held. There's a penalty coming up on Vegas at 5:39. Oilers head to the power play after this commercial break. Looks like Theodore heading to the sin bin for holding, hooking, obstruction, whatever. I don't think that was Theodore. That was somebody else. It is Sissons to the box. This should be the under 6 media timeout. It is. Oilers to the power play after the commercial break. Rattle, real, genuine. Yeah, okay. Little taxidermy. Are they still good after post-mortem? It's a stress ball at the same time. CSX trains out there. I don't know. Yeah. It's in the 9 o'clock hour usually. Sometimes it's a little after 9. Sometimes it's a little bit before 10. I'd say most of the time it's between 9:20 and 9:30. We got a train whistle. Yep. Are you worn out from Sabres bolts? Yeah, a little bit. Nurse is cursed. What's up, Dan? Hope you're having a good one. We should have Habs coming up soon. We got Habs on Wednesday against the Sens. I guess that's it for the next 5. Hey, Trisk, what's up? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All right, back from break. Whoops. Again, Edmonton power play. They have the 5. Vegas has the 4. This is the penalized player. It is Sissons. Sissons, that's the first Vegas penalty. He hooked McDavid. Yeah, it's a good call because he definitely held his stick too. Could have called a... Yeah, well, I guess it wouldn't have been a penalty shot because there were other Knights back on the play. All right, pass from Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. McDavid down low. It gets away from the near circle into the near boards and cleared Down the length of the ice by Vegas. 5:23 to go in the middle period. 1:42 on the power play. Drop pass to McDavid. Flies up the middle towards the near circle. My gosh, he has an extra gear nobody has. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Bouchard at the blue line at the point. Now to McDavid, near circle. Centered. It was blocked, though, by the Knights and cleared again. Under 5 to go, middle period. Oilers power play 9 for its last 16. They have a power play goal in 6 straight games. Wow. All right, Nugent Hopkins at the red line. Pass to McDavid. McDavid in the near circle. Oh, his pass gets knocked away and cleared. Nice defense play by Howden. Wow, you don't see that happen too often. McDavid getting his pocket picked like that. McDavid to Draisaitl. They missed Hyman, but Savoy has it. Savoy gloves it down. He had to jump along the boards in the corner. And Savoy tips it to McDavid, and it. Oh, nice keeper by Bouchard at the blue line. Bouchard at the point. McDavid. Oh, his pass goes into the far boards and sent out by the Knights. Behind his net, Ingram sends it up the near boards. Picked up by Roslovic. Looks like power play unit 2 out there with barely any time on the power play. Roslovic sends it around. It's out. That'll be it on the power play. Picked up. Who the heck is 96? Oh, Wallman. That's right. He got penalized earlier. Dumped in. I don't remember Wallman being 96 for some reason. Sent up ahead by the Knights. Sisson's shot wide into the far boards. Trying to dig it out was, oh gosh. Barbashev. Why? Oh my God. My brain just not working today. All right. Connor Murphy with the puck passes. Oilers send it into the near corner, and it's sent immediately out. Dorofeyev passes. Shot. Oh my gosh. He must have hit it high, and it hit the netting. That could have easily been a goal for Vegas. That was Barbashev who sent it high. A beautiful feed to the slot, and he just flat out missed it high. Call out. Yeah, but where am I going to get sent? P.O. boxes are expensive. Thanks, Trisk. We get like number 15. I appreciate it. Snake tails. I appreciate it, Trisk. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, he didn't miss. It hit Ingram in the mask or the shoulder. Okay, so my apologies to Barbashev. It was on target. It was actually a good save. Why did ESPN take the shots on goal down, though? How did that not... NHL.com didn't count this as a shot yet for some reason, which I can't figure out. All right, far corner. Oilers send it to the blue line. Hurdle sends it back into his own zone for his defense. They work it up the near boards and dump it in. It was Dorofeyev. Ooh, Nurse and Barbashev were getting into it a little bit in the near boards. Keep an eye on those two. All right, Nurse pass immediately picked off. Barbashev to the far circle. Dowd centers it to Hanifin. Near circle for Vegas. Hanifin shot blocked. Far circle. Blue line keeper. Under 2 in the middle period. And, ooh, right to Nugent Hopkins. And he saucers it to the red line. All right, picked up by Eichel. Right up the middle. A shot held on by Ingram. He wasn't sure where it was. 85 miles per hour by Eichel. 139 to play in the second. All right, now they updated the shots. 16-11. All right, no call. Let's see. They've got There's a TNT game Tuesday and Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday is just those 2 games. All right, near circle face-off. And sent up the near boards and out. Theodore tried to clear it and then fell down, but he has the puck again for Vegas. Under a minute and a half to go. Pass and taken by the Oilers. It gets away. Roslovich into the far corner. Roslovich knocked down. Bouchard gets it to Roslovich. Draisaitl with it. Draisaitl hasn't had a shot on goal yet. Or a shot attempt. Who is that? That was sent wide by Ekholm. Vegas in the far corner sends it behind the net where Edmonton sends it up the near boards. Picked up by Hannafin. Under a minute remaining. Is my clock ahead? Yeah, it is. Let me pause it. There we go. All right. Far circle, Vegas. Shot. Save. Ingram juggled it, but held on at 37.8 to go. In the second period, ESPN thinks it'll be another shot on goal. I would tend to agree. Yeah, Hannafin with that. Yeah, again, I think we'll get the goal visualizers. I can't remember if I did the Edmonton one, but definitely Nurse tipped that in himself. That should. All right. False start on the face-off in the far circle. It's Nugent Hopkins against, I think, Hurdle. Nugent Hopkins got it to Murph. Murph sends it up the far boards and just out. And taken and sent up by Anderson. Hurdle past a Marner. Shot wide. Far boards. Sent towards the slot. Deflected back to the blue line. A blast and a save. And held on by Hannafin. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Ingram. At like 13 point something. 8 maybe. Oh, wow. Somebody hit it out of the air, and I don't know if it hit the side of the net or went perfectly to Hurdle, who centered it. All right, hurry up on your line change, Vegas. Get set. What is going on? All right, near circle face-off. Blue line keeper sent around behind the net. Murphy has it for the Oilers with 5 seconds. Up to far boards. Hannafin gets to it. That'll do it. 1 second. That's the end of the second period. 1-1 the score. 19-11 the shots. All right, let me get the clock up there for you right away. There we go. 1911 the shots. Okay, let's do the visualizers before I do anything else. 1-1 end of second. All right, Frederick from Bouchard and Doc. We may have done this. Frederick's 10. He's right in front of the crease. Yeah, Bouchard got it to him, and then he tipped it in. Yeah, he made 2 shots. Bouchard's first shot. Oh, I'm way ahead of ESPN on my clock already. How was I? No, they're too slow. There's no way. I'll get out and get back in, too. Live. There we go. All right, yeah. Frederick had a shot, and then Hill was laying across the goal line, and then the second one was sent over his glove. He couldn't save it. And then Hannafin on a blast from Marner. Marner has it in the far boards. Hannafin just off the bench. Hannafin grabs it at the blue line, brings it over to the point, and fires one. And I believe, let's look at it one more time. I believe Nurse tipped it in. Otherwise, maybe, just maybe, Ingram can make this save. But yeah, Nurse is there with Howden. But just Nurse screened Ingram. Like, Howden didn't really screen Ingram. Oh, yeah, ESPN's clock is slow, but we'll stick with mine for now. 1-1 the score, 19-11 shots, Vegas. 19-16 face-offs, Vegas. 0-for-1 power play, Edmonton. 0-for-2 power play, Vegas. 4-2 in penalty minutes, unlike, 55-45 earlier. Game almost went 3 hours. 20-9 hits. Edmonton, wow. 14-8 block shots, Edmonton. 6-5 giveaways, Edmonton. 4-2 takeaways, Vegas. Again, this is game 2. Game 3 is March 26th, again in Las Vegas. Game 4, April 4th, back in, Edmonton. This would probably be a good series if these two met up in the playoffs. Let's check in. Blues 3, Ducks 0, 13-14 to go. Ducks wrapping up a power play, too. Is that Binnington doing the work in net for... No, it's Joel Hofer against Husso. Huh. Yeah, I think they like Hofer more than Binnington, if I had to guess. All right, well, I'll put up the schedule for this week. Kings, Blue Jackets, 3 o'clock tomorrow. It's a makeup game from late January. No 9 o'clock game tomorrow night, so Flames, Capitals at 6. I'll see if I can add any college basketball. I don't know. I do have Peacock, so which I didn't think I would, but they had a really good, retention offer or renewal offer. I was paying $16.99 for commercial free for a month, and then they offered me $2.99 a month with commercials for 6 months. So I'm like, $18 for 6 months, I'll take it. Because with the sports, I don't think it really matters. Because there's going to be commercial breaks anyways. And then Sin Bin Admin was okay for watching stuff. Let's see. Tuesday, Sharks, Sabres at 6. Predators, Kraken 9. Canadian Senators 6:30 on Wednesday. That's the two-game night. Capitals, Sabres 6 on Thursday. Avalanche, Kraken at 9. Kings, Islanders 6. There's one other game on Friday, but we'll try to do the Islanders. Kings, yeah, still rooting for them, but I think they're done. All right, please hit the like button if you're enjoying the live stream. Thank you if you already did. Consider hitting subscribe to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which could become potential subscribers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. Just made it to 25 followers. Need a little cushion in case of unfollowing for whatever reason. Oh, you know what? Let's check that 8-7 game. I'm wondering if they added any penalties. Doan, 2 goals, star number 1. Zucker, 2 goals and assists, star 2. Thompson, 4 assists, star 3. Wow. Here's the penalty. I was seeing if there's any penalties. Yeah. Sorelli for charging Alex Tuck. Yeah, that was bad. Sorelli went headhunting for Tuck along the boards. That was ridiculous. After the final horn for the game. That was a bad look. Lightning kind of lost their cool most of that game. They somehow got 5 straight goals to take a 6-4 lead and led 7-5 and still blew it. All right, I'm going to take a break. Let me cue up the music. Thanks for being here. Need to open up a fresh browser. 1 second. I'll get some of the longer yeah, we got 15 likes, I believe. Nope, 16 on this one. I don't know why it differentiates, but thank you. Let me just get the music going and I'll take a break. Let's get the longer songs. All right, we'll do Bruno E. Actually, let's do the other 2 Bruno E's. All right, I'll be back. right, we're back. Yeah, let me just dump out of the music real quick here. It's a long song. I'll try to look up some new songs when I get a chance. Way soon. Still got a minute and a half till the game resumes according to ESPN, so I guess maybe they take a longer break or just depends on when they start up the clock. I don't know. All right, let's take down the schedule. Blues up 3-0 on the Ducks, 5:46 remaining in the third. They took a shot away from Vegas. 18-11 now. Let's see. We can take the timer down. Was there any men's games going still? That's top 25. What about the schedule? Nope, that's it. 2 games going. Yeah, that's all that's left. Okay. Just curious. All right. Should be ready for the third. I can't imagine I would get behind on ESPN, but yeah, there's no way to. It says I'm live. I think I got out and got back in, but maybe I didn't. I'll try to remember to do that the first whistle. First timeout. All right, Vegas in gold and black going right to left. Edmonton in white going left to right. Wow, somebody got upended along the far boards for Vegas. All right, pass to the neutral zone taken again by Vegas. Pass up the near boards. Behind the Edmonton net, played to the near boards by Ingram and sent out, and Vegas has it in their own end. Pass to McNabb, a backhander into the zone by Marner. Ooh, a hit. Wow, somebody, I don't know if he got all of them. Emberson got drilled by Howden. I wonder if he quickly ahead on a break, a shot and a save on a forehand shot at 18:53. Edmonton got a breakaway, pretty good scoring opportunity for Kapanen. Yeah, I don't know if Howden left his feet to, jump and launch himself, but I don't think he got all of Emberson, fortunately for Emberson. Hill with a nice save on that breakaway. First shot since 13:53 of the second period. Good Lord. How does Edmonton keep going on these long streaks without a shot on goal? I think it happened in the first. They were at 4 shots for a long time. McDavid to Bouchard at the blue line, and it's blocked into the near boards. McDavid to Hyman, now down low. McDavid has it, and it's out of the zone. He passes it around somebody to himself. Immediately taken away, though, by the Vegas, and a nice shot. Good save by Ingram into the near boards. Behind the Edmonton net, into the far corner. Barbashev sent it. It's at the blue line for Hanifin. Cross-ice pass, return pass. Hanifin shot was way wide, though. Thought Ingram was going to glove it or catch it. And he blue line dump in by Vegas with 18 minutes remaining in the third. Pass to the neutral ice. Edmonton dumps it in, chased into the near corner, and sent behind the Vegas net. Now up the near boards. Murph trying to knock it down. Taken away by the Vegas. Sends it into the near boards. Kolsar takes a hit, still has the puck, centered to the crease, and a frozen puck by Ingram. Good play by the goalie at 17:33. Oh, thanks, Breaking Brad. That's a cool name. I'm an Oiler fan, but they ain't winning this game. Yeah, like I just said, we'll see, but I do understand it. Gets a little frustrating at times with the play of Edmonton. Near circle face-off. Taken away. 2-on-2. Actually, breakaway towards the net. Shot. And was it tapped in? I think they were going to say a penalty shot anyways, but the cleanup, somebody tapped it in. It was sitting like in the crease. And at any rate, the Oilers take a 2-1 lead. A breakaway. Somebody turned on the Jets. Yeah, and it didn't. I don't know if anybody touched it. I think it went in off the initial shot. It hit Hill in the skate, and then it just kept sliding. And I think an Oiler player tried to tap it in, but I think it was already in. Are they reviewing something? Vegas maybe want to challenge something? If it stands, I believe, well, I don't know who that was. Was it Szymanski? I don't know. Well, play continues. No challenge. Any day NHL.com wants to acknowledge the goal would be awesome. There we go. Podkolzin. Okay, it was 92. His 15th. I don't know what number I thought I saw. Great individual play by Podkolzin. Towards the net, steered aside by Ingram into the near boards. Hannafin, a keeper at the blue line. He gets the return pass immediately taken away. Oilers going the other way. Roslovich dumps it in behind the Vegas net. Hannafin sends it to the corner. Dowd sends it up. Hits a skate. Well, for somebody going off the ice, how is that not too many men on the ice? How is that not a penalty? That's a textbook too many men on the ice penalty. It literally hit the guy who was trying to get through the door. Play continues. Vegas has the puck. What? And Vegas has it in their own end. Theodore pass to the red line. Tipped away. Taken away now by Edmonton. That is Dickinson. I keep forgetting they have Dickinson. And Dickinson's wearing the same number he wore with the Blackhawks. Marner sent it around the boards. Theodore dumps it in. It's behind the Edmonton net. Bouchard up the near boards. It's taken by Dickinson. Red line. Taken away by the Knights. And skated out over the red line. Hannafin to the near circle. Sends it around to the far boards. All right. Still, now the Oilers have it. Bouchard makes a pass. Red line. McDavid tried to get Hyman the puck in the far circle. Vegas dumps it in from the red line, but that was behind the red line. That is icing on Vegas at 15:09. I still don't understand. It hit a guy in the skate. All right, they're showing Podkolzin's goal. He was going 21 miles an hour right outside the crease. And he went forehand, and it yeah, Hill got a little bit of it with the skate, and then it just kept sliding. He didn't get enough of it, and it went in. I thought somebody else tapped it in, but they gave it to Podkolzin. Sent up the near boards. Bowman passes over to the far boards. Sent up. Knights dump it in. Oilers have it already. Murph to the far boards. Return pass to, let's see. Who is that again? Oh, that's Doc who had it. Doc just got hit. He still stood his ground. Hurdle into the near boards, into the near corner. Sends it around. Knights keep it in at the blue line. Return pass to the near boards and out of the zone. Korzak sends it up. And blue line keeper, hurdle a backhander into the far corner. Not kept in, though, as the Oilers get it to the neutralized. Both teams getting line changes, a dump in into the far corner. Oilers have it, own zone, at the red line. And they take it back by their own bench. Murph sends it ahead into the far corner. It was tipped. Oh, that was dangerous. There's going to be a scrum. Looked like Theodore got boarded. I can't believe there's no call. Play continues. There's still a fracas going behind the Vegas net. It's 2-on-3 Vegas the other way. Now it's 3-on-4, 4-on-4. Now everybody's in the O zone. Holy crap. And the Oilers have it. I mean, Theodore looked like he got boarded. I didn't see who hit him on Edmonton. That was dangerous. Pass sent to the red line and in. And Hill plays it into the near corner. Oilers can't get it and skate it out of their own zone over the red line into the O zone for Vegas. That hit the post. A quick wrister by Vegas hit the post. Sent around. And Dorofeev couldn't dig it out. Oilers puck to Bouchard near circle. He tried to center it to Dickinson in the slot, and it went into the far boards. Dickinson got tied up, I think. All right, Hannafin sends it behind the Edmonton net into the near boards. Up the near boards for the Oilers. Near circle. McDavid near corner. Behind the net. Picked up by Barbashev. Not sent out, but now they have it at the red line. Eichel drop pass, and it got away, and the Oilers have the puck. All right. That'd be Bowman in the far circle taken away. Now the Oilers bring it up. And now the Knights have it. Cross ice pass. Dump in. Wallman picks it up for the Oilers. Wallman skates it to the blue. Pass over the red. Frederick is that. Number 10. Sends it in. Yeah. All right. Szymanski sends it behind the Vegas net, and Vegas sends a long pass tipped by Saad, gloved by Ingram, and a freeze of the puck. At 11:29 should be the under 14 media timeout. 2-1 Oilers, and we'll take a look at the... Wait, are they not going to a commercial break? Did we already do the under 14? Maybe we did. All right, maybe we did. All right, hold on. Face off, near circle. Oilers have it in their own end. Under 11.5 to go. Hannafin gets it knocked away into the near boards. Oilers in the near corner. And up the near boards for Vegas. And finally into the O zone, and they dump it. But quickly out again for the Oilers. And they're right in front of their bench, the Knights. But up ahead, taken away again by the Knights. 10:50 to go in the third period. Oilers take it away. Man, just nobody can hang on to the puck. Dumped in, chased by Draisaitl and Roslovic, but sent out again by the Knights. Pass to the far circle. Oh, nice poke check by the Oilers. That was Savoy. I think it went into the bench. Now we got a whistle at 10:28. Okay, why did we take the timeout here instead of the last one? The last one wasn't icing, and we were under 14. Okay. Now we have the under 14 timeout. Does ESPN get special treatment? I don't understand. In 21-14 the shots. Here's Podkolzin's goal. He gets a breakaway. It splits the defense. Face off in the near circle for the Oilers. He takes it right between two defensemen and just turns the Jets on. Faked with the forehand, tucked in the backhand. Went off the skate. Like, Hill almost made that save, and it just barely kept sliding over the line. It looked like an Oiler had tapped it in, but it was just Podkolzin's goal. Unassisted. I just saw a post with Quint from Jaws as the coach for that win over the Sharks. I reminded him the coach didn't survive. Quint doesn't survive, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Now I got to watch Jaws again. I don't have Jaws 2 yet. I do kind of want to get it. I know it's not as good, but I thought it was worthy. Everything after 2 is complete garbage, though. But yeah. It's got a doll's eyes. Black as was it coal maybe? Or black as oil. I could probably do Quint's voice pretty good now. My voice is shot. Yeah, Slapshot. Yeah, I need to watch Slapshot as well. And Goon. I got to get a copy of Youngblood, too. I haven't, or at least get it from the library. Or find it. We get a false start on the draw. Looks like Bowman. Yeah, black as doll's eyes, right. Yeah. I couldn't remember the rest, but dumped in the near corner, sent out finally by Vegas to the red line. I believe Eichel dumped it in. It's in the near boards. Bowman trying to dig it out. Oilers get it to the blue line. Hannafin couldn't keep it in. It's sent in by the Oilers. Taken behind the net by Dickinson, looking for someone to pass to. Chip pass to the blue line. Bouchard. Far circle and deflected, and a frozen puck by Hill. And so now, since they took the under 14 timeout late, are we taking the 10 timeout on time, or are they different for ESPN? I don't understand this. So no timeout yet, even though we're under 10. I don't know. I did one ESPN game, I think, but I was having internet issues during that whole game. Trying to do it off of hotspot, Wi-Fi, or mobile hotspot minutes. That was a mistake. All right. Vegas wins the draw. They send a long pass. No icing because they chased it down. Centering pass tipped wide by Dowd into the netting above the glass at 9:40. Or maybe Dowd just couldn't get a stick on it. All right, 9:40. Oh, they had some stat about Golden Knights comebacks. Yeah, I think Dowd got there and it tipped straight up into the air. Okay, when are we going to do the under 10 media timeout, ESPN? 10 comeback wins in the third period, most in the NHL. Yeah, well, they're down 1. Anything's possible. Near circle, it's Marner. And did Marner get kicked? No. I think, did Draisaitl get kicked? No, they both got kicked. All right. Just drop the puck, man. Nobody cares. In the near corner, Oilers just get it to neutralize. Actually, it went into the crowd at 9:33. Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody said it and I didn't realize it. It's oh, what's his name? The guy who plays oh my gosh. I'm going to draw a blank. Bill and Ted. Why am I Keanu Reeves. I couldn't even think of John Wick. Yeah, it's Keanu Reeves as the goalie. I never knew that. I thought I remember. I knew. Well, never mind. The next commercial. Into the far corner. Puck is trying to be dug out of the far corner, but no dice. Still pinned. Nurse. Now behind the net. Marner centers it. Shot by McNabb. Blocked. Marner with the puck. Centers. Far circle. Shot from the, save, and we got pushing and shoving. Nurse was pushing on, is that Howden? We might have a penalty. 8:55. Nurse trying to instigate. What happened here?
Vegas penalty number 21. Edmonton penalty number 25. 2 minutes each for roughing.
Oh, roughing for each. I was going to say, that wouldn't be fair. Nurse started it. He gave him a cross check. I don't know if that should be coincidental roughing when Nurse cross-checked him. Now ESPN decides to do the under 10. Do they have different rules? I don't know. I did the same thing. It wouldn't come to me. I was thinking Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah, there's so many good Keanu movies. I couldn't think of John Wick, though. And then I was thinking of Johnny Utah, but I couldn't come up with Johnny Utah either. I'm like, oh, yeah, Bill and Ted. And that made me remember Keanu Reeves. Yeah. Yes. Keanu Reeves. Sorry, I was getting distracted. Had to get back to the game. Keanu Reeves and, oh my gosh, this is going to be Roadhouse guy and Dirty Dancing guy is in it too. I'm blanking on his name. Gosh darn my brain. Patrick Swayze. Good Lord. Nurse gets Howden off the ice, I guess. We're in 4-on-4. And Keanu, yes, it's spelled right. Yeah. Keanu actually plays hockey, I guess. So I think they were saying, he was pretty good in goal. Yes, thank you, Patrick Swayze, Rosa Parks. Yeah, I love Patrick Swayze. P. Swayze. I mean, I'm not a Dirty Dancing fan by any means, but I've seen it. Roadhouse is one of my favorites. Pain don't hurt. Famous line from that. Sorry, yeah, you guys have to fill the gaps when my brain has a stall. All right, 4-on-4. Maybe this opens up the ice. We'll see. It's 2-1 Edmonton. 8:55 to play. Shots are still 21-14 Vegas. 2-1 Edmonton. Behind the net, Bouchard after the face-off win. Up ahead, red line. Up the middle, towards the net, McDavid, a shot saved by Hill into the far boards. He went right through the defense. And a pass from Barbashev. He gets it right back. Draisaitl trying to take it away in the near boards. A pass up ahead. McDavid stops. Tried to hit a pass. It went off of Bouchard's stick. Bouchard gets it right back. The Golden Knight snapped his stick on the pass attempt. McDavid, and he gets it back. Vegas couldn't clear it around the broken stick, and then a backhanded goal. Wow, comedy of errors there by Vegas, largely due to the broken stick. Never seen a broken stick cause so much trouble and resulted in a goal. What happened here? Who snapped their stick? Draisaitl with the goal. They missed a slash on Hannafin on the goal, too. Looked like maybe. Draisaitl from McDavid. Draisaitl's 34th goal. McDavid's 72nd assist. Wow. Yeah, backhander in front of the slot or the crease. Hard. Under 8 to go. And we still have time in the 4-on-4. Just under a minute in the 4-on-4. Far boards. And let's see. Towards the net and a frozen puck by Ingram. Oh, I know. The battery's getting low on my tablet. That's what that sound was. I forgot. Honorary Windsor Spitfire partner and disabled hockey support I've read. Yeah. Keanu the Canuck. Spitfire. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that sledge hockey or sled hockey is good. I forgot what. All right, still McDavid and Draisaitl on the ice with Ekholm. And it's taken up by centered. Shot was wide. Draisaitl had the rebound behind the net. Now Vegas has the puck. 22-15 on the shots. Very efficient night for the Oilers. 3 goals on 15 shots. Hurdle, far circle shot on a pass. Big rebound. Theodore couldn't get to it. It's sent into the near boards. The Vegas must have gone for a line change because they had one player. They're battling for the puck. Bouchard centers it for McDavid. Far circle. Out of the zone. McDavid was about to head off and then, he got teammates to pick the puck up. So back to 5-on-5. Howden and Nurse out of the box. Dumped in by the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins on the dump in. Hyman couldn't play it. Skated out by Vegas to the far circle. Shot saved by Ingram into the far corner. Hannafin trying to dig it out, and the Oilers send it up, but this might be icing, and it is. Icing called at 6:25. Watched the sleds last night. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot the Paralympics are always right after. I didn't get a chance, and I have Peacock too. Canada crushed Slovakia. Gotcha. I'm sure it's U.S. Canada in that too. Excuse me. All right, face-off in the near circle after the icing on Edmonton. Nurse behind the net, gets it to Connor Murphy. Murph sends it back to Nurse. Nurse waiting in the far circle. Long pass, taken. 2-line pass, dump in, and sent up the near boards. Howden behind the net with Dickinson in pursuit. Shot from the far circle. Must have tipped into the netting above the glass at 5:56. Okay, we're under 6, but is ESPN going to take the commercial break? Okay, now they do. I don't know why they didn't do the under 14 and under 10 right away, though. That was kind of weird. All right, 5:56 to go. Knights down 2-1. Oh, we need to do, I'm sorry, 3-1. Good Lord. Sorry. We did the pod goals and goal. We need Draisaitl's goal. Draisaitl is what? 29. I almost said 92. It's in the far corner. McDavid. That's where, I guess it was Eichel who snapped his stick. And then Draisaitl buried it, I think on a backhander. It must have been blocker side high to the near post. Or maybe, hold on, maybe it was Barbashev's stick that snapped, and then the snap stick prevented Eichel from clearing the puck. It was very odd. Yeah. Just bad puck luck, if you will, for the Knights. Did we get a Blues final yet? I don't think we did. Blues 4, Ducks 0. Hofer with the shutout. Wow. Ducks hurt. It was on CBC in Canada? Gotcha. Yeah, I would have it on. I have Peacock in the U.S., so I could watch it. Wasn't planning to keep Peacock, but I did now. Couldn't pass it up. $18 for 6 months. But it does have ads, but I don't think it's too bad. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot Barbashev hit his shoulder and it went high. Tough night on offense for the Knights, to be sure. I think they just showed the goal again. Yeah, Draisaitl, I don't know. It was a backhander. Maybe it was 5-hole. Sorry, my mind is a blank already. Dowd sends it to the far boards, up to the ozone. Hurdle dumps it in behind the net. Ooh, a hit by Dowd into the near corner. At the far circle, tipped ahead and out of the zone by the Oilers. Kapanen got it to Savoy. They called that icing. I thought they had gotten it to the red. My mistake. 18-game road point streak for McDavid. I think it's a career long. Because he got the assist on Draisaitl's goal. 24-15 shots on goal Vegas, but they're down 3-1. 5:27 to go. Got to think they might pull Hill soon. Far circle in the Oilers zone. Face-off won by Vegas. Taken by Marner. Towards the net. Behind the net. Near circle. Pass. Theodore to the blue line. Kept in by Eichel. Pass gets away. Marner gets it back to Eichel in the near circle. A shot. Save. Tipped into the netting. Nice save by Ingram. It went into the netting above the glass. Would think that's the 25th shot. I don't know. Neither NHL.com nor ESPN has counted it yet. Pretty good maneuver by Eichel, and maybe it was high. Maybe that. I thought for sure. Wait a minute. Let's see this replay. No, it was tipped by Emberson, and it went high. Okay, it was not on net. My mistake. Near circle face-off. Edmonton still getting lined up. All right. Another whistle at 5:06. Tipped into the crowd again. Dorofeyev, 3 scoring chances, 10 shot attempts, but I'm assuming that's just shots. Yeah, that got tipped. That was a blocked shot again. 30 goals for Dorofeyev. 35 was his career high last year. That was on net. That one should count. Saved and sent up. Neutral ice taken in by Draisaitl. He gets it back behind the net. Marner takes it away. It's in the crease. Is it frozen? And, it looked like a high stick of Draisaitl by Theodore. Yep, Theodore's being sent off. He doesn't like it, but that was a pretty easy call for the ref. Trying to watch Theodore's stick. Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad, too. I mean, he was getting into Draisaitl, but Draisaitl had every right to be there. Like, Hill had a heck of a time trying to freeze that puck. And then, Theodore just careless with the stick popped. Draisaitl in the face. So with 4:47 to go, Vegas skating down a man, 5-on-4 situation. They got to be thinking shorty. They got to be thinking possibly pulling the goalie, I would think, soon too. But maybe they wait to get the PK and then do it. Oilers tonight are 0 for 1, no shots. Their 33.1 percentage on the power play leads the league. 4:44 to go in the third. McDavid to Nugent-Hopkins. Far circle, Nugent-Hopkins. Behind the net. Draisaitl to the blue line for Bouchard. McDavid centered back to Bouchard, though. Far circle, Nugent-Hopkins. Shot, nice save by Hill. Into the far corner. Hyman to Nugent-Hopkins. Behind the net, kept in. Near boards, McDavid to the point. Far circle, Nugent-Hopkins towards the net, into the near boards, Draisaitl. Bouchard, blue line, pass to McDavid. Far circle, drive toward the net. And let's see, sent back and sent around by Nugent-Hopkins. Kept in by McDavid. Draisaitl missed McDavid. He'll go pick it up in the far boards. And knocked out of the zone by Howden. Vegas trying to get a quick change. Dowd is still out there, I believe, though. Draisaitl down to McDavid. Centering pass. McDavid into the near boards. They cycle. McDavid takes it to the far circle. Right in the middle. Taken away. Looks like Dowd sends a pass ahead to maybe Eichel, I think, who sends it. And Bouchard. Oh, they centered it. And a goal! Shorty! What was that? Bouchard centered it. Bouchard gets it really an assist there on the Eichel goal. What the heck was he doing? And it's 3-2. He looked like he was looking at Eichel and just passed it to him. I don't know what the HE double hockey sticks Bouchard was doing. That thing just went around that net, the bars at the top that hold the net. It was top shelf under the crossbar. I'm speechless for Bouchard there. Great play by Eichel. Beat Ingram glove side high. Shorty. So much. They got their shorty. Oh, are they having clock issues? 3:17 to go. 30 seconds on the Oilers power play after they give up a shorty. All right, can we just drop the puck, linesman? What are we doing? Savoy wins the draw. Oilers have it in their own zone. Murphy carries it out to the red line and dumps it in. Far corner. Dickinson. So a couple of former Blackhawks on the ice. Kapanen sends it back. Picked up by Saad, another former Blackhawk for the Knights. Murphy kind of steers him aside. Dickinson takes it up. The far boards, pass to Savoy, who dumps it in. Back to 5-on-5 with 2:45. Got to think Vegas might be pulling Hill soon for the extra attacker. Wish ESPN would keep shots up there the entire time. Icing whistle for Edmonton. Seriously, I don't know what Bouchard was doing that exactly. If you saw it, let me know what you thought, because that was insane. I think we got a timeout. Or no, after the icing, Hill is pulled. Okay, because of the Edmonton icing, Vegas pulled it. I was wondering if there might be a timeout as well. Yeah, I don't know what Bouchard did there. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Seeing ghosts. Yeah, swearing ghosts. All right, dump in from the blue line. Oilers clear it to the neutral ice. 2:20 to go. Extra attacker on for the Vegas Knights, down by 1, 3-2. After a shorty. Near corner, Eichel. Behind the net. Ekholm sends it around. Oilers get it to the red line. Sent ahead and open in front of the net and tipped in. That's a goal on the empty netter for Edmonton. Wow, good play. Good play up the far boards and nice pass to finish it. And heading back into the net for now is Hill. Yeah, Marner did not keep it in at the blue line. Great play. And Kapanen gets the goal, but that was a heck of a play. They don't even, do they not have Eric? Oh, McDavid made the play up the boards? I don't know if that's right. I guess. Kapanen 6th. 4-2 Oilers. 73 assists from McDavid already. Good Lord. Dump in by Murph. Behind the net, Hill. Chances not looking good here for the Knights. Down 4-2. They have it in their own zone. Sent up the boards into the near corner. Hanifin couldn't keep it in. Oilers going the other way. Draisaitl to the far circle, taken away now by Barbashev. Sent ahead to Hanifin, but he couldn't get there in time. Oilers sent it in. Oilers were whistled offsides at 1:18. Yeah, you got to figure Vegas might try to pull the goalie one more time, though. All right, NHL.com, did you take a shot away from Edmonton before the empty netter, or did you credit Kapanen for knocking it in without a shot? I'm confused here. Center ice face-off. Vegas sends it in. Drop past a hurdle. Towards the net. Backhander saved. Ingram scrambled, not frozen. And sent out by McDavid or whoever he passed it to. They did not pull the goalie yet. Under a minute to go. Far circle. Far corner. Ekholm. Saucer pass. Kept in at the blue line. And sent behind the net. Bouchard passes. Looks like McDavid into the neutral zone. Near boards. So the Knights are just giving up down 4-2. I don't understand this. Why wouldn't you pull the goalie? Behind the net. Into the near corner. Oilers with the puck. Sent behind the net. Doc tried to kick it. Somebody I think had his stick. Doc with the pass. Actually now McNabb gets it away. They send it up ahead. 7 seconds to go. That'll do it. 5, 4. In the far boards. Looked like a late trip. And wait, 0.9 or is it over? They had clock issues. I don't know if there's going to be any penalties. That is the final. 4-2. Edmonton wins. Pretty good game though. Quick game too. Little over 2.5 hours. So we'll take that all day, every day. Twice on Sunday. Let's see. All right. I don't need to put Golden Knights. You know who it is. Oilers 4, Knights 2. That is your final. 26-19 shots on goal. Knights. Hit like and subscribe before you head out. Follow if you have Twitch as well. I don't remember if we got all the... Yeah, here. We'll do the Eichel shorty. We'll see this Bouchard pass right to Eichel. Maybe Marner tipped it. I don't know. I still think Bouchard just sent it right to him. I don't know. I didn't understand it. But at any rate, then we had Kapanen, empty netter. Great play by McDavid right here in the boards. He gets it around Marner. He chipped it to himself and found him. He kind of just let it go into the net. It was funny. So they did say 19. They had him at 18 shots for a little bit, which I couldn't understand. Good guys win. Thanks. Yep. Yeah, I was pulling for the Oilers. Not huge, not really a Knights fan as, you know. Yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it there. All right, hope to see you soon. I think that's going to do it for me. Kings Blue Jackets, 3 o'clock tomorrow. So 3:05 live stream, less than, let's see, that would be, come on, brain, math, less than 16 hours, about 15 hours and 45 minutes as we get highlights of the Tampa Buffalo game on SportsCenter. All right, that's going to do it. Let's check the poll. Let's end the poll. On 44 votes, 61% were correct. The Oilers would win. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Hope to see you soon in the next one. If not, soon after, maybe tomorrow night. If you can't tune in during the day, I get it at work. Hope to see you soon. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. And good night and goodbye. Have a great Monday as well. Thanks.